Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy Anubis. We back. Episode 2. What you gonna do when episode 2 comes for you? We back. It's your boy Ampu, correctly said. Representing Ancient Kemet. I got my soon to be wife, really soon. My co host, my life partner, whatever you want to call it, all of that. Here, Crystal Haynes. And got anything to say to the people?
Yes, hello everyone. Hope you're having a great Friday. We're going to be talking about things that matter. So hope you enjoy.
Okay, with that being said, topic of today is called is there a such thing as good food today? I've done a couple research and we're going to see what is that all about. I'll give my details, little side notes that I wrote. I'll say those and then we'll talk about each thing. And without further ado, let's get it in. All right, so first thing I got here is there a such thing as eating healthy today? A lot of people ask, and I have learned that it's all about the soil. It's not about the particular food, it's about the soil. Because we all start from the dirt. Everything starts from the dirt, soil. Soil has all the minerals, the dirt has all of the minerals, vitamins that we need. The grass gets those minerals, the plants get those minerals, the fruits, the bushes, the trees, all of that. So the animals eat those, we eat the plants and the animals and get our nutrition and vitamins from that. And then when we die, we go back to the dirt and give back all of the extra minerals that we have goes back into the dirt so it can be recycled again. And that's how nature recycles its minerals and vitamins and health for us. So I would say this really quick and then we can see what we got to say. All right, the plants or the soil gives plants minerals, then plants give animals minerals. I kind of just said that, but then what do you think about that?
The plants, I guess, they grow from the soils. When you put the seed in there, it grows. So that's what I think about the plants.
Okay.
But,
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, miscommunication. But we'll keep it going, keep it pushing. I kind of just said that already, so I'll go to the next one. All right, says. Okay, I said that already. All right. When people die, and animals, when people and animals die, we decompose and go back into the soil, giving the soil all our minerals. So what's supposed to happen is what we like to call the circle of life, right? Life starts out in the dirt, in the soil, right? Then out of that comes life, trees, plants, this and that. Then plants, trees, and this get eaten by people and animals. Then when the plant dies, it goes back into the dirt. When animals die, they go back into the dirt. People die, they go back into the dirt and creates more minerals, and it's a circle of life. Easy. So the problem is the corporations. That's what we need to talk about. The corporations want money and profit more than they want to help us. So, what do you think about that? The corporations.
I think it's kind of like they benefit from us where we do or where we eat. Because where we eat is come from their corporation and also from their distribution. So they take all that and they bring it to us to the stores. So what can we do?
Yes. Okay. So, what happens to the soil is the corporation wants to make money. They don't care about actually helping people with the food that they have. So, they put GMOs in the soil, which is like fake nutrients, which is not actual real nutrients. And it makes plants grow faster, but they have less minerals and less nutrients. And also, the corporation puts too many plants together. So, in a space where you're only supposed to have one plant getting all the nutrients, they have 10 or 11 plants sharing this one spot. So then they all have less nutrients. But they're doing this for money, not because they care about us, not because they want to grow food more so people can eat more, it's so they can sell more food.
Is it like a profit?
Yes, it's profit. Exactly what she said. For profit. The corporation doesn't care. So that's one of the main problems. And you say, why are we talking about this? It's because there's a lot of people out there that say, oh, I'm a vegan. Oh, I only eat vegetables. I only eat lettuce. I don't eat meat anymore. I do all these things and I have a good diet. And I would say that if all of the soil, right, has GMOs in it, all of the soil has been contaminated. Let's say that. Then that means it doesn't matter if you go to Whole Foods. It doesn't matter if you go to the liquor store. It's all the dirt. They're buying up dirt so they can sell and make more profit. So they're selling to all of the stores so that you think you're eating healthy, but that banana, that apple, that orange, that organic that you think is, it's not getting enough minerals because the soil is messed up.
So what's the GMO case?
That's a genetically modified organism. It's like a spray that they spray into the dirt, right? And it kind of, let's just say it's like steroids for plants, right? You see how dudes take steroids and they start getting real big and all this, right? That's what that's doing. GMO does that to plants. It like makes it grow faster and bigger.
Does it dissolve?
It's like a steroid.
Or, no, I thought it dissolved.
No, once if you put it in the dirt and I grow something right there, now that whole whatever I grow, that whole plant has GMO in it now.
Okay.
Right? Kind of like if a woman, if she drinks alcohol while she's pregnant, then her kid's gonna have alcohol inside, right? He's gonna be born with alcohol inside of him because you drank while you was pregnant.
So
now,
does it make their body like different? Their arms and stuff, or legs?
What, the dirt?
No, you said about the woman.
Oh no, I was using that as an example,
okay.
right? Like, so if you mess up the dirt is giving birth to the grass and the plants. So then now the grass and plants are messed up, right? Because you put something in the dirt to mess it up. Just like if you mess up a woman, when she has a kid's also gonna have
Something wrong with them?
yes, because
Will it be Down syndrome?
or it'll be lots of problems, right? So that's what makes me say, well, is anybody even eating healthy? Does it even do anything if the soil is tore up, right? And that's the biggest problem, that you have people thinking that they're eating healthy, but then when you see people at the hospital, you still see vegans getting cancer, you still see vegans getting heart disease, you still see getting diabetes, all these things. How are you still getting this if you're eating fruits and vegetables and you're not eating McDonald's and all this other stuff? It's because now McDonald's and a banana have the same value.
Well, also I think it's cholesterol too, and then a lot of fried foods.
Yes, but yes, that does happen. But if the plants have no nutritional value anymore, then that's just like if you ate a burger, because they both have no minerals or vitamins in it. So now that's why people have to take supplements, right? Where they put vitamins and minerals into a pill, right? And then I have to take the pill to get vitamins because I can't get it from food.
Did we talk about pills? We watched this YouTube pills.
We'll go back to this, and then I think I explained a lot of other stuff. This says also the meat or animal. They are giving artificial food like corn syrup they give to cows and chickens, which has no nutritional value. They give them that so they could get fat, and then they can make more food for us. But you're not getting a healthy cow. You're getting a sloppy, fat cow. You're getting a big old fat chicken that wasn't healthy. So if he's unhealthy, and then I eat him, what happens to me?
You're not gonna be.
I become also unhealthy, right? Because I'm supposed to be eating a healthy animal, right? That has nutrition, so I can get the nutrition, right? But if you give me some sloppy chicken that's just walking around in circles eating sugar and salt, right? Then when I eat that, I'm getting all that nastiness that he ate, right? The same with pigs, the same with cows, the same with all the foods that we eat. They're making them fat so they can chop it up into bigger pieces and get paid more money. But
because all the meat is from an animal.
yes.
Okay.
And that is a big problem. So then I can say, even if you say, oh yeah, I don't go to McDonald's, I cook my own food at home, I'm gonna say the food that you get and you put in your home is the same meat that McDonald's is getting. So you basically do have a McDonald's burger because they're giving McDonald's cows with no nutrition, and then you go to Albertsons, they give you a cow with no nutrition.
But they have different kind of meat. They have turkey meat.
They do, but what I'm saying is turkeys are also eating the foods with GMOs.
Okay, well, why don't
right? Pigs are also eating this food with GMOs. Cows are eating the food with GMOs. Humans, we are eating the food with GMOs. So all of us are getting all of these stuff. Like when you ask somebody that's 40 years or older, they say, have you ever, when you was going to school, did anybody have ADD? Did anybody have ADHD? Did anybody clinically depressed? None of these things existed when I was going to school. I never met a kid that said he had ADD, right? Not until years later, right? We start seeing kids, you have this problem, he has this. Now he's allergic to peanuts, he's allergic to air. This kid over here can't stand next to carrots. You're like, where's this coming from, right? It's because you're putting all this stuff in the food, right? And it didn't affect us because we were getting better food when we was kids, right? These kids are growing up with trash food. So then you get all of these diseases that came out, and we're like, where is this coming from, right? We don't know. And another thing, I'm not going to get big on it, but there's a lot of food they're putting hormones in, right? So then you see boys, right, behaving like females because you're giving him hormones that women have, right? Extra hormones. So of course he's going to grow up and think he's a woman. Of course she's going to grow up and try to be more masculine, right? Because she's looking, if the little girl looks at the boys and says, all of them are behaving like women, what is she going to say? I'm not interested in these boys because they're acting like women.
Like me.
These men, a lot of them don't have fathers. A lot of people do have fathers, but a lot of people don't have fathers, and you're eating food which gives you estrogen and you're fat. Now boys, you see, are getting breast, and I have nothing against LGBT. You guys do your thing, whatever. I'm not against that. I'm just saying that scientifically there's a fact that there's hormones in food, and that boys are getting breast, they're getting overweight, and they're getting estrogen, which women have. So you start acting more feminine. That's not natural. That's coming from the food that they're giving us, right? So then you say, is this the food that you're saying is healthy? It's not healthy. The only thing we can do is try to get some land, right? And grow your own food. Then I know it doesn't have whatever sprays and all this other stuff in it, right?
Crop. Yeah.
The same thing you could say, if you don't believe me, you could say, how is all this weed that people have, right? In the 90s, you smoke weed, you'll be good. You smoke a blunt, you could probably smoke 3 blunts, whatever. You'll be good for the day. Nowadays, you smoke a little joint and you feel like you can't even move. How is it that strong, right? It's because it has the soil has the same stuff right in it, so it's affecting the weed to where they have stronger and stronger weed that is so strong that you could take little dots, right, of it and feel like you could take like a crumb and be like, oh, I'm high. You're like, how did you get high off of like this much? It's because now it's almost as strong as crack.
The after effects of it.
Right? Because what you put it in the soil, right? So, I'm gonna give you one last thing. What do you have to say about the whole thing? And then I'm just gonna close it out. It's gonna be a nice short one. I don't want it to be too long. And good, take the flow. It's your flow, your show. Let's get it. You can just give us of the overall everything. What do you think about it?
Well, it's either be healthy or not healthy. You gotta eat. We have to eat. So it depends on the food that we eat. Just I usually read the back of everything so to see what to eat. But a lot of times we have to just be careful because in peanuts they have copper in it. So a lot of things that we eat, we have to just have to be careful what we do and how we eat. I mean, eating out is not good either. So food at home, but we have our own. Like my fiance was saying, we have our own crop. We can make our own food. We know nothing's going wrong with it because it came from the ground with the soil and everything. So that's what I think.
Okay. So that being said, I would say that the last thing I have to say is, so this means that the fruits, vegetables, and the meats all have the same value because the soil is lacking in the minerals we need. So if a hamburger from McDonald's has 3% minerals in it, and then you go to Albertsons and you get vegetables that have been stripped from their minerals, also have 3% minerals, then you say that vegetables now have the same minerals that a McDonald's burger has. So then, what are all these people saying about they eat healthy and all this? And you like, is anybody really eating healthy if nothing has nutritional value anymore? I have to go get supplement pills. I have to get iron pills. I have to get protein powder. You have to get all of these vitamins and minerals that the doctors are trying to sell you, right? All of these things. Why do I need all this if I could just eat the food and get it? Oh, it's because the government and corporations have taken the minerals out of the food. So now I have to take a pill to get that.
So how about you're anemic?
You're gonna have to get artificial. You're gonna have to get artificial iron, artificial minerals, because if you try to eat some food that they've taken the minerals out of it, right? You're not getting that iron, and you're getting like crumbs. So you have to go to the store, Big Pharma, and get these minerals, and in powder form, right? In pill form, in shot form. However the doctor wants to give it to you, right? You have to get it that way because there's not enough in the food. Back in the days, you can just go to the market and they would say, just eat healthy, right? And you saw the little pyramid they had with the milk and all the other stuff. You eat this, you'll be good. An apple a day, keep the doctor away. Not today. That doesn't apply because you would have to eat 93 apples a day to keep the doctor away because they don't have that much nutrients in it anymore.
Wow. Okay.
Which is terrible. So what we can do to fix that is we need to find people that are growing their own food, buy from them, from these small farms, right? Go to organic places, start asking them, where are you getting this from? How do you know that this is not coming from some kind of big corporation farm, right?
Yeah.
If you don't know, And if they say they don't know, then
Yeah.
you say, well, I can't support that, right? Because you could be getting the food that has no nutrients in it, right?
From real.
Because you don't even know where you're getting it from. You're buying it from somebody that bought it from somebody else that bought it from somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So then it's like you don't even know where that came from.
Mhm.
That could have came from anywhere.
Yeah.
Then once we start finding out who has their own farms and they're selling stuff that's natural that they know, they didn't put nothing in there. It's not a corporation who can't tell you what they even put in there, right?
Yeah.
Then you say, well, that's a problem. If you ask them, what are these farms spraying on the plants and the grass and the soil? Oh, we can't tell you that. Well, why can't you tell me what I'm eating, right? I'm eating this.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell me what you sprayed on it? I don't even know. And they said that fruits used to last like a week, right? And they go rotten. Now you got fruits that it'll be like
1 day.
5 months.
Oh.
It'll be like 5 months and
That's,
they're still fresh. You get bread and it'll be like 3 weeks and there's not even no mold on it. You're like, how is that happening?
yeah.
Right? That's not natural. You put something in it to make it last longer, but that makes it not. Is that healthy? Right? What you're putting in there? I don't know what you put in there. I'm not saying it's healthy or not. I'm saying if you don't know, that's scary, right? Because I have to eat this and I don't know what's in it. And I mean, that's all I got for right now. I don't know if you want to say anything else.
No, but I am starting to work on my second book called Patience.
Okay, there you go. Shout out to Crystal Haynes. Book called Patience. It's gonna be on Amazon.com. Check out and then type in Crystal Haynes. Her first book should pop up, and when her second book is there, it'll pop up. Support her. How much was it gonna cost?
15.
$15. You know, and you can get the knowledge from her.
Then after that, I'm doing a children's book called Grace.
Okay. I'm doing a children's book called Grace. Me, you already know what it is, man. I got my own shoes out there. Hit me up, Stephen Garvin, number 8.com. Oh, my bad. Stephen Garvin 8 at gmail.com. Sorry. And that's my email. You can hit me up, Amazon.com, Stephen Garvin, and you'll see the 3 of my books that I have are already on there. You know, if you want to get some shirts made, custom made shirts, you can hit me up. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Support Black. And with that being said, wait. I'm
One more
sorry.
thing.
Go ahead. One more
I
thing.
know football season's coming up, so you want a cup? We can also make that for you too.
Oh yeah, we got the cups coming on the way. Coming soon. Custom made cups with whatever you want on it. Yeah. And with that being said, making tracks back to black. You know where it's at, and that's a fact. This has been episode 2, Cultural Influence. Holla at your boy. We doing it. Yeah.